All right, welcome back, guys. So, in this module, we'll be talking about the shape tool. Okay, the shape tool. So, let's get started. Let me hide this guy here. So, I would pick up my shape tool. I'll use the rectangle, for example. I'll draw a rectangle. Okay, I'll give it a white color. So, now I want to alter this shape. Okay, I want to work on it. First of all, let me use the direct selection tool to work on this shape. So I click on this, click on direct selection tool. I can click on this node point. You can see when I click on this node point, the there will be a color. The other colors of the different node points will be white. Will be white. Okay. Why this one I clicked on will be blue. So as I click on it, I can drag it like this. I'll click yes. You can see that's the function of the direct selection tool. You can see what's happening here. Can use it to form a shape. You can alter your shape. I want to draw another shape again. Okay. So now I'll change the color to white. I would add anchor points to this shape. I'll add anchor points to this shape. Okay. So when I click here, I'll come here. I'll say add anchor points. So I'll click here, click on any point there to add the anchor points. So I've added anchor points to this shape. Sorry, let me go back again. Okay, I'll add here and I'll add here. So I've added anchor points to this shape. So I'll now click on my direct selection tool. Okay, then see what will happen to now give me a curved area. Okay, you can see. You must have seen this stuff. You can see. So now give you a curved area. Anyhow you want to do it, depends on how you want the curve to look like. I believe this is clear. So you can just work on this and be practicing. Okay, practice it. This is it. This is it. Okay, so that's what you can use when you draw a shape. You can use the direct selection tool. Direct selection tool will give you sharp edges for the shape to alter the edges of the shape. Why? To make it curved in some areas in the shape, you add anchor points to the shape. After adding anchor points, you now click on your direct selection tool to work on it. Okay, so let me delete all this and do something else now. Okay, so let me draw a shape. I'll draw a shape like this. I'll change the color to white. So I want to make these edges curved. So I'll come over here. You see this thing called property. I'll scroll down. You see this thing here. So these four areas, it represents the four corners of this shape. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I put in a value, say 50, and click, you can see the four areas have now been curved. This area is curved now. Because if I put 0 now, change it to 0 and click OK, it has gone back to a sharp edge. Why I can edit only, why I put in a value, you can see here is linked. That means any value I put here will automatically be linked to the four edges because here is linked. Is that understood? So if I want only here to be curved, I will unlink this thing here. So I've unlinked it. So this place now represents here. So I can put 70 here. And you can see only here is curved. Then if I want here to be curved, I will come here, this area, and put 70. You can see here and here, here and here, they are both curved. I hope this is understood. So that's how you can edit your shape. So work on it and you would get more tips on it. Again, let me work on the shape too. Let me create a shape and show you what I mean. I created the shape white. The color is white. Then I'll add direct selection tool. So I've clicked on my direct selection tool. I'll click on this point and drag. Okay. I'll click here and drag. I'll click here and drag. Believe you are seeing what I'm doing. So I want to add anchor point to this shape now. So I can come here, click on add anchor point, and I'll add an anchor point here. I'll click on my direct selection tool and I can make here curved. I believe this is clear. So you remember we added just one anchor point. So I believe this is clear. Let me draw a shape for the last time. Okay. And I'll add anchor points. Look at it. Add anchor point. I'll add here and I'll add here. I'll click on the direct selection tool and I'll come here. You see what I'm doing? You can see the curved area of the shape. So depends on you on what you want, how you want the curve to be like. Okay. I believe this is clear. So we'll be stopping here. In our next module, we'll talk about fonts. Show you how to install fonts on your Photoshop and how to use fonts. Okay. See you in our next module.